Ash Mufareh did a webinar yesterday, and he talked about a couple of things. He talked about O Women, and he talked about O Tracker. And Ash, he never disappoints. I think the webinar yesterday was probably one of the best webinars Ash has ever done. And I want to start by talking about O Women. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. Ash has made it official that one of the goals of OnPassive is to empower women around the world. O Women is not a product, it is a philosophy, and the philosophy is to empower women around the world. I think that's absolutely awesome. Now, I've been in OnPassive for about a year, along with Marty DeGarmo and Dan Street. Marty and Dan are my partners. And I don't get to say this very often, but Ash is a little late to the party. I think it's very, very laudable that he's made it official with O Women to empower women around the world. But I can tell you, the 2 years that we've been in, almost day one, women have flocked into OnPassive. They are a force within OnPassive. Why? As women come in and look at OnPassive, they are just more intuitive than men are. Initially, they're just more intuitive. It's just the way it is. And as they've come in and looked at OnPassive, they see that this gives them a way forward to take care of that bottom line, to find liberty and freedom, and empower them to live the lives they want to live. So women have been coming in since day one. They are a force in OnPassive, and as we move forward, that force will continue to grow. I think it's really, really laudable that Ash has made it official. One of the goals of OnPassive is to empower women around the world. I think that's awesome. It's already happening. The women that we work with today, they are sharp as a tack, and their influence will continue to grow in OnPassive. It's going to be a really, really fun thing to watch develop, and it will only improve OnPassive. Oh, women, absolutely awesome. Ash, terrific that you came out and made it official. The next thing that Ash talked about was O Tracker. And O Tracker is another one of those niches that is just massive. The revenue produced with tracking online is about $2 billion today. And as OnPassive looks at any niche, they always go for very, very large niches. And again, O Tracker is one of those niches that is very, very large. As we look at O Tracker, if you don't have a tracking capability online, a way to quantify your business, to look at the numbers, to look at the data, it's really, really hard to compete. As we look at business online, and it really doesn't matter if it's a Fortune 500 business or if it's a small business that brings in $50,000 to $100,000 in revenue a year, if you don't have tracking, it's really, really difficult to compete. And I'll give you an example of that. Let's say we've got an individual that comes online, does not have tracking, and they've picked a product to market, and they're marketing online, and they're doing very, very, very well. But they really don't have a way to quantify that because they don't have tracking. They could be at a point where they're almost ready for that breakthrough to actually start making significant income. And they could quit because they don't see that because they don't have tracking. They get frustrated, they quit, but they were so close to really making a difference in their life. What tracking enables them to do is to look at the data, to look at the numbers, to see where they're at, what's working, what's not working, and to give them the ability to see that they're very, very close to actually having that breakthrough and making income. That's why we're all here. If you don't have tracking today, it's just very, very difficult to compete online because you never know where you're at. You can't quantify anything. And what tracking will do, it'll show you your deficits, it'll show you what you're doing very, very well, and in the end, it'll help you monetize your business. And if you don't monetize your business, if you don't make money, you're gone. You're just going to disappear. And the individual that doesn't have tracking, they're never going to know, even if they're right on the precipice of a breakthrough, they're never going to know. And because of that, they might quit and lose that opportunity to take care of that bottom line. Tracking is really, really critical to everything that we do. Now let's talk about OTracker and a couple of the other IT products of OnPassive, bringing them together. If we connect OTracker with the artificial intelligence, and then we bring in traffic and we connect it all together, this is what's so unique about OnPassive. Any company can come in and use the IT products of OnPassive to improve their business and improve their bottom line. And when you add OTracker and you add AI and then you add traffic to that, all of these things OnPassive does, and they do it better than anybody else. You're in a unique position, and it doesn't matter what businesses it is. It doesn't have to be OnPassive. It can be any business that you're in. And that's why I believe the individuals that are using tracking services out there today will come into OnPassive and use the tracking service of OnPassive, because it just improves everything. Plus, you can hook it up to artificial intelligence, and then you can hook it up to traffic. And when you do that, you have an unbeatable combination of IT products that'll just blow the lid off of it. So as we look at OTracker, it is, again, proprietary. It is cutting edge, brand new technology, best of the best, superior at a lower price point. It does so much more than other tracking services out there. It is phenomenal what it's going to do for businesses that market online, and that's about 95% of the businesses today have a presence online, and OTracker and the other IT products of OnPassive will just blow the lid off their business and increase that bottom line. And that's what everybody's looking for online. So Ash, yesterday on the webinar, Oh Women, I thought was absolutely terrific. OTraffic is another one of those billion-dollar businesses. Ash thought we would take about 35% of that market the first year. That's about $600 million. And the OTracker, that niche in the online ecosystem, it is growing at about 11% annually. Again, OnPassive picks great niches, billion-dollar niches that continue to grow over time. That benefits us, those individuals that have come in as founders and are going to be able to participate with everything OnPassive, because the more volume OnPassive brings in, the more money we make. And OTracker is one of those products that will bring in tremendous volume, 600 million the first year and growing. That's one product. You add all the other products together, Oh Women, empowered. We're all empowered, and we're all going to be able to take advantage of all the products of OnPassive. And we're in a really, really unique position today to really take care of that bottom line. If you are not a founder today, come on in and become a founding member. It locks you into OnPassive, locks you into the pay structure of OnPassive. And from there, like us, you're going to be able to benefit from everything OnPassive. If you don't know about OnPassive, you don't know all the ins and outs of OnPassive, go on down below. There'll be a video down there that will explain everything about OnPassive and how it can affect you and your bottom line. Very, very cool thing to know. I'll also have another link down there that you can run over and explore OTraffic. It's another one of those products that just blows the lid off of everything. It's what Ash does every week now, because he's releasing about a product a week. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you go down there and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the bell on the right, and you'll get notifications as I do more videos. Again, Ash is introducing a product a week right now. As he introduces the next product, I'll come out and do another video. We're in a very exciting time for everybody in OnPassive. And moving forward, it just gets better and better and better, more and more exciting. Ash is doing this every week now, and every webinar he's doing right now just seems to be better than the last one he did, because we are so close to the soft launch of OnPassive, and then we'll roll seamlessly into the hard launch. But yeah, we're in a great position. Take advantage of everything OnPassive. Come on in, become a founding member, and from there, we're just going to see you on the inside. Really good place to be. So take care and have a great week. Bye.